Hi guys, so today I'm coming to do my favorites. I know I missed, I still owe you all a May favorites. I didn't want to skip May since I skipped April. So these are kind of like a combo of April and May, I guess, because April I really didn't wear a lot of makeup once again. It was getting kind of warm, so it's still kind of warm, hot. So this is what I've been wearing and this is what I've been using. I'm going to start off with something that I always forget to put in my favorites because I'm too lazy to bring it downstairs. But it is the MAC Mineralized Volcanic Ash Exfoliator. I'm on my second or third bottle. I don't know which one. If you look closely, you can kind of see that I do get my use out of it, and it's time to order another one. But I use it like 2 to 3 times a week. Next up, I have a couple of new things too. May was busy for me as far as proms, weddings, birthdays. I mean, everything was going on. You name it, it was going on. And so I got a couple of my kit favorites in there, and this is one of my kit favorites. It is Blondes Gold by MAC. It's a pigment, and it looks like that. And this is what it swatches as. Now, I did not use this on eyes, not to my knowledge, because there was so much going on. I didn't use it on eyes, but what I did was mix it in with some foundations to give a nice glow, moisturizers, pretty much moisturizers and foundations to give a nice glow, or even by itself, just for a glow. Yeah, so that was definitely, I think I kind of did that combo, and it looks like it's a lot in here, like I hardly touched it, but you don't need a lot, but I did dip in it, you know. So this is like one of my favorites because it's like I want to say a little bit of whispered gilt, but it has a nice goldy kind of sheen to it. So yeah, that was definitely, I couldn't wait to put that in my favorites. Moving right along, another kit favorite that really came in handy, and I really just used to use it on myself, but I'm going to go and get another one just for my kit, but it is Sublime Nature by MAC. It is a paint pot. I mean, excuse me, it is a paint. And I can't believe I've used as much as this as I have, because I have some of the other paints and I just have not used them like I've used that one. And that's it right there. And it's a perfect nude with just a little bit of sheen. And I put this on as a base, and it's like perfect. And I think I want to say I did use the Blondes Gold, because I think I remember using that over top of this on the eye. So I have another kit favorite, but I got some things kind of on top of it, and then I'll get to it. This is Camel Coat. You all have seen me use this. This is a Prolonged Wear Paint Pot by MAC. Excuse my naked finger. I had glitter on and peeled it off. But that's what it looks like. It's really kind of put you in the mind of Sublime Nature. And I really like that, because it's long wearing. It gives you kind of like a new base. Reconnected with my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And I really like this, especially in the summertime, because it's not too heavy. It's really light. And I actually have some on today. I did have to touch up a little bit because I just have a mineralized skin finish. I'm getting to that. But that's all I have on today, with a little bit of concealer. So yeah, this has come back in, especially in the winter, the summer months. I really like this. Next up is the Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel. Oh, this goes in the kit as well. When I first got this, I said, okay, this is really good, and this lasted me through a work day of no sweating, no moving, no budging. I use this on everybody, pretty much, who had oily skin, Now one of my brides, she didn't have oily skin. She had dry skin. So I really couldn't use this on her because I didn't want her to be any drier. And the foundation, what I was using on her was kind of drying and kind of matte. Not necessarily drying, but it definitely would last her all day. So if I would have used that plus this, she probably would have looked a little chalky, but she didn't. So I didn't use this. But this I used on bridesmaids. I used on, especially when I do weddings where they're not going to hire me, they're not hiring me for the full day. So I definitely will use this, and especially on the bridesmaids. But I have it in a separate container. If you give me a second, I'll look and see. I can show you what I depotted it to. But as you can see, I pretty much use that. And I watched me for a while. You know, this is my prep bag for my kit. It has pretty much all my prep items in it. So this is what I have the Rimmel Stay Matte in. It's just in a little tube, just like this. It goes into my kit. And as you can see, I don't know if you all can tell, but it's pretty much done. I need to put some more in there. It's kind of, I don't know if you can tell. My light is kind of bright, but it's down to here with just a little bit on the sides. And I filled this up when I first got this. So I went through this during prom and bridal season. So yes, if you have a problem with oil or just kind of sweaty, this is the key. I found, not necessarily found, but I fell back in love with another bronzer. I love bronzer. I don't know why, but I do. And I just fell in love with this bronzer all over again. It is the Laura Mercier Bronze Pressed Setting Powder. And it's really not a bronzer. It just says bronze, but it's a setting powder by Laura Mercier. And this is what its swatches like. I'll put it right over top of that. So as you can see, it's kind of on the kind of coolish side, not necessarily too red or too orange. And I don't even know if it still comes in this package, but that's it. Because this is pretty old, but I go off and on in spurts where I go and use this. So that was that. Another thing, there's a lot of things I just kind of got acquainted with because I cleaned up my room for one, and I still got a little work to do in here. So as I was cleaning and my daughter was helping me, I was finding all of this stuff that I hadn't used in a while, and I was like, okay, I need to use some of this stuff. And then I remember this, I remember liking this. So this is the Avon Bic Color eye pencil in vanilla, and it looks like that. Let me swatch it. This is perfect. That's it right there. It has just a little bit of pearl to it, like a little bit of sheen, but not much. But I like to do the inner rim of my eye with it, and it gives me like a brighter eye opposed to using maybe the little eye pencils or the brighteners or whatever. And then sometimes I'll put it here just in the corner and then take my finger and just blend it out. Maybe throw a little bit of something like the Blonde's Gold in there just to brighten up my inner eye. Next up is Wake Me Up Concealer. I had this in a favorites once before. I'll swatch it again. And really, I don't know if this is like my complexion on my face, but I'll use it, what I've been doing lately, because I've just been doing a really quick look. That's why it's not a lot of stuff in my favorites. But what I'll do is I'll just swipe it here, maybe a little bit down the nose and here, and then I'll blend it out with a beauty blender or what have you, and set it with the next thing coming up. And then I'll put the next thing coming up, which is the Mineralized Skin Finish, all over my face, and voila, I'm done. So the next thing up, which is the Sonia Kashuk, what is this? Brightening Powder. It looks like a translucent powder. So it looks like that. I'm so sorry for the really bright light. And I think I swatched this on a haul. But yeah, I think I did this in a haul, and I had got it from Target. And I've just been using it, and it's really light up under my eye. Believe it or not, I have some on today, but I did my makeup at like 6:30 this morning, and it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, anyway, moving on, I have the Mineralized Foundation Loose Powder in Dark, and I hauled this in April, I believe. And at first I thought this would be too dark, but it seems to go well with my skin, and that's it right there. And especially now that it's summer, it's going to be a perfect match. Because when I first got it, I said, okay, maybe it's a little too dark, so I was just putting it kind of down here to shadow, but now I can use it kind of all over. And last on the list, and I think I've been kind of quick today, is this is a Kit favorite. My kitten took a little bit of abuse. But these shades, let me point them out. This one, and this one. As you can see, they've gotten use. These were pretty much bridal colors that I used. I did one wedding with my good makeup artist friend, Kelly Woods, and she wanted them to have something like a, I think it was like a kind of goldy kind of look on the lid and darken the crease, a little bit of smoky crease. And when I got to like maybe my last 3 girls, these colors just popped out at me, and I began to do that. I said, oh, that looks good with a little bit, oh, I'm sorry, let me go back. I know what this is. Let me see. Yeah. Brown script. With brown script in the crease and a little bit of embark. Oh my God. So this color, this color, this color, this color, and this color. Now, this is the thing. I know that's embark. I know that is brown script. But these colors, I had to go online to figure out what they were so I could reorder them, because when I had depotted these, you see, I depotted them and didn't have the name on the back of them. This is Woodwink. That's this one right here. That's Woodwink. Woodwink looks like that. Then this one is Patina, I believe. As you can see, I don't have the thing on the back. Let me see. That's it right there. You can't see it on my hand, but I believe that's Patina. And then I cannot remember this one. But what I did was I put them in my basket online so that I could reorder them. But that one's there. And for the last 2 or 3 of the bridesmaids I used this one with that brown script. It was so beautiful because it came out like a purple. What was it? Was Patina, Woodwink, and if you'd like to know the color that I use, just send me a message, and I will look it up, and then I will respond to your comment. Now, and speaking of comments, so let me say that is all of my haul. I mean, all of my favorites for the month of May. I was having a problem with the commenting on YouTube, and a while ago I could not comment from my iPad at all. I had to actually go to my physical laptop. I only get on my laptop to upload my videos. I wish there was a way I could upload to my iPad and edit from there. I'd do it that way. But, because I don't even use my laptop like talking about. So, finally, I could comment from my iPad. I'm like, thank you. And then even when I could do it from my computer, I was having a problem responding to you all's comments. So finally, I could comment from my iPad, and I was like, thank you. Finally, this is so much easier for me to do this. And then I had one comment on my last video. I went to respond to it, but I was like, I hit the reply button. Was not for sure if that was the same person, so I closed it out to make sure I had the right person. I said, okay, that was. I went back to reply to her, and I think her name is Diane Faison. Went back to reply to her, and it won't let me reply. So now I cannot reply to her comment. But I did. If you're watching Diane Faison, I left you a comment in that video, so check that out. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm sorry for the extended time if it's too long, but yeah, that is pretty much it, and I thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try to do more videos and get a schedule going, and I think I mentioned that I just got so much going on my plate, and now I've gotten back into my exercising, eating right, and that's another whole entity of itself. And for those of you who struggle with weight, you know that it takes dedication, it takes time, it takes a lot of your time to dedicate to that, especially in the beginning, you know. And for me, I've been doing this off and on for 20 odd years, so I know what to do. It's just this time I want to do it differently so that I can maintain once I get to where I'm going. So with that being said, I'm going to try to incorporate that and get videos to you guys. I do have a weight loss channel, which I have not uploaded anything on there in 2-3 years, but I always post it down below because I have good intentions of going over there and doing some stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much it. My room is still a mess, even though I've gotten some things like I have the Alex drawer. I got over there is the cube little thing, and I'm sorry for all the but I'm still organizing this room. It's still kind of in an uproar, and one of my subscribers posted on Instagram like she can't wait to see till I get it together, but it's taking me a little bit of time. Plus I'm anemic, and I could not figure out why I was so sluggish a couple of days ago, and I felt like I was gonna faint and everything. So I was wondering, I was dragging through this room to get it done. I could only pick up like 2 things, put it up, 3 things, put it up, and I was like, I am so tired. So I knew it was going to take me a while to do it. So anyway, I'm rambling, and anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to do a haul video, but I've just been hauling. After I did these weddings, I had to kind of like replace my kit, some things in my kit. So I was getting a haul, ordering stuff online, and so, and then clean up the room, I had to put some of the stuff up. So if you guys want to see a collective haul of some of the things I've gotten to like replace in my kit and to whatever, for just for me or whatever, let me know and I will post it. So thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.